today we will see that in the double area, this is the double area, and we are using this integral controller that you can see here. This is KI1 and this is integral control, another integral controller. This means both area have their own integral controller. So in last video what we saw that how the double area works. So before seeing this video you must need to go to the last video. So from there you will see how the double area works. So this was the graph last time what we plotted in the MATLAB, and this is the double area we plotted this. So this integral controller with the double area is the extension of that double area. So I will directly go to the MATLAB, this MATLAB file, and this book what we are following, Power System Analysis by Hadi Sadat. I will provide in the Google Drive link in the description, so you can directly use this MATLAB file. Okay, so we will directly go to the model. So friends, I would like to tell that here is some problem. This is the correct model what they have drawn in the book, but when they are implementing this model in the MATLAB, as you can see here, you know, the same model which is here they have implemented in MATLAB like this. So but what mistake they have done here is that they need to they should not connect this 20.6 gain, means at here you look here what is happening is that this B1 gain, this B1 is same like this 20.6. this B1 should be directly connected to this point here. Okay, but in the model what they have shown that they are connecting this B1 at this point. So what I have done is that I have drawn my model according to this, and that only is correct. Okay, so if you will draw this model in the MATLAB you will not get the correct answer. So I will so what I have drawn is that here you can see this 20.6 I did not connect with this 20.6 line here. Okay, at this point I directly connected this 20.6 here, but in this their model they have connected this 20.6 at this point, you know, at this point they have connected this line 20.6 at here. Okay, so you need not to do this, this is only the correct model. So okay, so when all these values 20.6, 20, 0.3, this all is given in the this book, so you need to go through this example. Okay, and we can see as in the previous we saw the load is increased in area 1, that is 20% load is increased. There is no increase in the load in area 2. This is the tie line, and this is the 20.6, and this 0. This is the integral controller here. Okay, so this is double area with the integral controller. So I will provide this MATLAB file to you and you check that once. So when we will run this file, you know, the output what we are getting is exactly the same what we get here. So what this output is telling us is that as the load increasing in the system, as the load increasing in the area 1, the frequency of area 1 is here. From here this you can see the frequency of area 1 is this black curve which is getting down, and but because of the integral controller it is settling at 0 only, means if the initial frequency of the power system is 50 Hz, so final frequency also will be 50 Hz because of the integral controller. So this is the benefit of the integral controller what we are using here. Okay, similarly we will see the curve for power also, and these all curves thoroughly I have explained in the previous video where I have that is the double area frequency control. So you just go to that video, you first see that video and then come back to this video, because in this video we are just connecting the integral controller, rest is explained in the previous video. So here you can see this curve. So this curve we will find from this point. You know what this curve is, these two curves are also the same. Okay, what this curve is telling is that when the load increased in area 1, the area 1 increased its power by del P1 to supply that load, to supply that 20% load which is increased. Okay, and area 2, this sky blue line is the change in power area 2. So the area 2 power increased, but finally it is again settled to 0. Means area 2 is not, in this time area 2 is not supplying any power to area 1. For some time it is supplying, but finally it is not supplying any power. So for some time the power in the tie line is there, but after some time the tie line power is also getting 0, because tie line carries the power from the area 2 to the area 1. So if the power of area 2, the change in the power of area 2 is getting 0, so tie line power also will be go to 0. So friends, this much is there today for this integral control video. So again I would like to say, if you are not exactly getting what is happening here, you need to visit to the previous video, the video before this, then you will get a pretty much good idea how this all system is working. So I will provide this M file in the description. You can download it. Thank you.